So, we got the new patch notes for Marvel Rivals Season 3. I haven't read any of these yet, except I did glance at Emma Frost because she's right at the top. So, for Vanguards, Emma Frost. Looks like the White Queen is trading a bit of offense for more glam. Her damage and her survivability in diamond form are taking a slight hit. Her telepathic pulse damage at 99 energy is getting reduced from 120 a second to 110 a second, and from 150 a second to 140 a second at 100 energy. I actually was not aware that you could cast her ultimate at 99 energy and not 100. That was news to me. Her diamond form is going down from 30% to 25% damage reduction, but big news, her ultimate is going down by 300 charge cost. So that's actually, I think in terms of her ultimate damage, a little bit of a buff. Okay, so moving on to the Thing. We're not afraid to say it. It's clobbering time now with smoother moves and more utility. Time for more pain with your brothers and sisters in arms. New ability, Battle Blitz. The Thing leaps towards enemies, giving 25% damage reduction. Leap targeting distance to enemies is 20 meters. So instead of only being able to leap at your allies, you can leap at your opponents now? Stone Haymaker new effect knocks down hit flying enemies. That's big. So this is probably going to be Season of the Thing, to be honest. As far as the tanks go. Venom got a stickier grip. His control after diving is now slightly more terrifying. Increase cellular corrosion enemy slow effect from 15% to 25%. Alright, so that's substantially more threatening now. That's kind of a problem, because Venom has crazy survivability. You kind of need the entire team to turn on him to force him out. So it looks like we might see a Venom Thing meta, maybe? For duelists, we got Human Torch, Flame on, but mind the heat. Johnny's getting a team-up anchor effect, but a little less firepower to balance things out. Reduce fire cluster damage per projectile from 6 to 5.5. So that's, honestly, that's barely anything. Reduce Supernova ultimate ability activation shockwave damage from 80 to 75, and Fire Tornado damage over time from 120 second to 110 per second. So he's getting a very minimal damage reduction. Team Up Anchor, bonus 5% damage boost. Okay, so basically the damage he loses, he gains back through his Team Up Anchor. For Iron Man, Tony's slightly powering down with reduced damage output and a longer wait for his ultimate. That's good. Honestly, that's good. It was a little crazy being a healer and playing into Iron Man, because you basically had to wait out his ultimate. Otherwise, he was guaranteed to just dome you. Reduce the first 2 repulsor blast hits from 40 to 35 and from 50 to 45 while in armor overdrive. The first 2. So everything after 2 shots is still the same though? That's a weird adjustment. Increase energy cost of Invincible Pulse Cannon ultimate ability from 2,800 to 3,400. Wow. Alright. Mr. Fantastic, the Stretchy Genius gets slightly less tanky in his inflated state. Good. Reduce inflated state bonus health from 400 to 350. Yeah, because he was basically unkillable in inflated state unless the entire team turned on him. Namor the Submariner surges forward with smoother aim and slightly sharper tridents. Increased Trident of Neptune projectile damage from 70 to 75 and projectile speed from 120 meters a second to 150 meters a second. So is that his primary or is that his right click? I'm not sure. Increase Wrath of the Seven Seas projectile speed from 120 to 150. So those are some interesting Namor adjustments. I'm not really sure how that's going to translate in gameplay. Scarlet Witch, Wanda's ultimate, just got a little more Hextra. That's corny. Reduce max slow rate during reality erasure. Ultimate ability charge period from 35 to 25% and increase damage from 750 to 850. Wait, we're increasing her damage? From her, it's basically already a one-shot. Reduce max slow rate during reality erasure. Charge period. Oh, so wait, is that talking about slowing her down or slowing down nearby enemies? It's kind of unclear. For Spider-Man, Web Warriors Rejoice, Spidey loses his team-up anchor bonus, but gains a new team-up ability and a bit more bite. Increase Get Over Here kick damage when pulled to enemies from 50 to 55. Increase Spider Power midair damage from 50 to 55. Oh. Increase amazing combo damage from 50 to 60. That's kind of scary, honestly. Like, Spider-Man did not need those buffs. At least I don't think. The Punisher. Frank's turret is losing some sting. Good. His ultimate is going to need more juice. Also good. Reduce culling turret projectile damage from 12 to 10 and decrease the spell field damage from 12 to 10. So wait, his AoE damage from those bullets was doing the same as a direct hit? That's kind of wild. Increase the energy cost of Final Judgment Ultimate from 34 to 37. So a 300 point increase. Winter Soldier. Bucky's getting a little more dangerous from downtown. Adjust rotor stern damage fall off maximum at 40 meters from 60% to 70%. A little more dangerous from downtown, 60 to 70. Oh, okay, so that's not a 60 to 70 reduction, that's 60 to 70 after reduction. Did he need that? I feel like he didn't need that. Wolverine. Logan's control frequency is taking a slight hit as he now needs more time to sharpen those claws between leaps. Increase Feral Leap Strike duration from 4 seconds to 5 seconds and increase its cooldown from 12 seconds to 15 seconds. Okay, so the leap is longer, but the cooldown is also longer. I don't know. Is that a nerf? I don't know. Wolverine was kind of weak in season 2. I don't really think he needed any kind of nerfing. Strategist. Invisible Woman. Sue's healing is a little more reliable now. That's fantastic. Increase orb projection healing on launch from 40 to 45 and damage from 20 to 25. Reduce healing on return. Okay, so her healing is front loaded now. So instead of... Okay, so in the event that you miss the return hit, which actually happens pretty frequently, you still get most of the damage up front. Loki, the God of Mischief, needs slightly more energy for his ultimate. Guess he's been up to too many tricks. Increase energy cost of God of Mischief ultimate from 4,000 to 4,300. So a lot of 300 point increases on required ultimate charge. Mantis. Mantis's healing touch grows. Her ultimate is more potent, but its frequency is reduced. Healing Flower, new effect, heals allies by 2.5% per second. Reduce base healing from 20 per second to 12.5 per second. I'm going to be honest. I don't understand that one. Healing Flower, new effect. Heals allies by 2.5% per second. Reduces base healing from 20 a second. Oh, so wait, okay, that's its initial heal that it applies, and then the healing over time. Okay. So wait, they're adding... They did the same thing for her that they did for Rocket. She can now burst heal instead of just healing over time. That's very good. Mantis really needed that. Increase energy cost of Soul Resurgence from 37 to 4,300. Wow. That's a big increase. Increases bonus max health from 100 to 150. Wow. So like Mantis buff and Mantis sizable nerf at the same time. Okay, quick note from Editor Darboyd. I wildly misunderstood the Mantis adjustment. She did not gain burst healing. The heals allies and base healing refers to the healing she applies to her allies and then the healing that she applies to herself at the same time. Ultron. Ultron's going to have to update his software as his defenses are taking a slight hit. Ultron had defenses? That's news to me. And he's a little less of a team player, which seems fine by him in this patch? Yikes. Okay. Reduced dynamic flight acceleration effect time from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Oh, okay. That barely mattered anyway. Reduce imperative firewall bonus health to self from 75 to 65 and to allies from 55 to 50. Is that his ultimate or is that his right click? If that's his right click, Ultron just became a terrible healer. Because it was already crap. And if they've reduced it even more, now it's just crapper. Hang on, I kind of want to... Okay. Am I only allowed to have one tab? Alright, we'll come back. Because I need to know. That's his right click. What? They reduced the worst healing skill in the game. No. I'm shook. I genuinely cannot believe they did that. Like, without the Iron Man team up and the extra healing ability, he basically does not function as a healer. Like, he actually doesn't. This is alarming. I better not see any Ultrons today in comp. That's gonna be hard to deal with. Team up abilities, here we go. New. Ever-burning bond. Human Torch and Spider-Man. With great friendship comes great firepower. As the team-up anchor, Human Torch gets the 5% boost in damage output. Spider-Man unlocks a new Inferno Blast ability through his team-up with Human Torch. So is that going to be like his incendiary webs? I bet that's going to be like basically his incendiary web shot. That'll be pretty cool. Primal Flame, Phoenix, and Wolverine. Snicked. Oh, that's his claw sound. It took me a moment to realize. Now with a side of Cosmic Fire. As the team-up anchor, Phoenix gains 10% boost in damage output. That's big. Wolverine gains a new Phoenix Warrior ability through his team-up with Phoenix. So I'm assuming he's going to light his claws on fire. That's what I'm gleaning from that. Adjusted or removed. ESU alumnus, Spider-Man and Squirrel Girl. Time for these two to graduate on to bigger and better things. The team-up anchor effect for Spider-Man has been removed, along with the ESU alumnus team-up ability. Squirrel Girl loses the webbed acorn ability previously gained from her team-up with Spider-Man. Okay, so that team-up's just gone. No more. Stark Protocol, Iron Man, Ultron, Squirrel Girl. What? Squirrel Girl joins the tech team-up. Why? Squirrel Girl gains a new Squirrel Missile ability from her team-up with Iron Man? Okay. I don't get it, but okay. Storming Ignition, Storming Human Torch. The fire is out. The storm has passed and on this team-up. Storm loses the Burning Hurricane ability gained from her team-up with Human Torch. Human Torch loses the Omega Fire ability gained from his team-up with Storm. So, no more Fire Tornado. Symbiosis Shenanigans. Venom, Jeff the Landshark, Hela. The Goddess of Death joins the shenanigans. Hela gains the Hell Tendrils ability through her team-up with Venom. Balance changes. Guardian Rivals, Adam Warlock, Star-Lord Mantis. We're slightly reducing the usage coverage of this team-up as even the Guardians need to pace themselves. Increases Leader's Soul and Nature's Soul ability cooldown from 120 seconds to 135 seconds. Slightly reducing the usage coverage. So that makes it sound like the radius of effect, but I guess it's just the cooldown? Symbiote Shenanigans, Venom, Jeff the Landshark. We're slightly increasing the power of the power on Jeff's end of his team-up ability. Maximum Mayhem, now with extra bite. Increases Guardian of the Deep maximum bonus health from 50 to 100 and max tendril link period from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't really feel the impact of that team up in season 2. So, alright, well there you have it. Those are the balance patch notes for season 3. Like, comment, subscribe.